And I'm live on 2025. That actually rhymes. Hold up, I might be committing a crime. Anyway, Malik created the Geometry Dash level. Sorry, no sound. Yes, indeed, the most riveting Geometry Dash gameplay I've ever seen in my life. For real. The most riveting gameplay. Like, it is so riveting, I might lose myself, bruh. Huh.
Simone the Digger.
Kyle Rayner, the White Lantern.
Two men born of Earth with the willpower to pierce the heavens and conquer infinity.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Deep underground, Jiha Village lived in dreary isolation, oblivious to
Let's not react to Death Battle. I might get copyrighted. Because we all know how much they love throwing copyright at people. Because that happens. Pilot Alistair versus Show Alistair. I believe the Pilot Alistair's like scary.
When I buried the monster, all I buried was me. Let me in. I wanna crawl under your skin. Let me in. I have unwound the web within. Let me in. What good will solitude do you? Who has it back? It's time to end.
Well, yeah, you're using plot points. Like, that's the pilot version. He doesn't have any development because it's like 20 minutes long. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody's in my live, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, guys? There's nobody here, so I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who I'm talking to at all. So oh, hello. Someone's here. I'm not alone. Yay. I'm not dead. Dang it. That's better. Hello. We were supposed to... No, nothing's wrong. We were supposed to react to some stuff, but nobody's here, so I'm waiting. A lot. So, 7 years later, that's what it feels like. Hey, I have a good idea. Let's play DDLC again. Just kidding. I'm not doing that. Not again. Not torturing myself. Maybe make a post that you're streaming. Bruh, they won't see my post until the stream ends. Because YouTube doesn't make instant notifications. It's like, oh, you sent it? Let us wait about 40 to an hour long till they actually get the notification. So even if I made a post, it would just take forever. Windows protected your PC. Shut up. This is not malware. Oh yeah, I forgot. Downloading the original FNF kind of effed up all of my other mods. Alright. What are we gonna do? You got any FNF mods you want to recommend me, or... Basically Forsaken. We got basically FNF, now we got basically Forsaken. Hold on. Alright.
Why I like the Sonic series. It starts when a while ago I got a game on my Xbox 360. It was Sonic Adventure. I played it for a while and I really liked it, but for some reason I could never beat it. I thought it was too hard. But after a while in 2011, a new Sonic game was announced. It was called Sonic Generations. Before my dad showed me it went to E3 2011 and actually played a short beta of the game. I was shocked. My dad said it was good even though he wasn't very good at it. So I began to get more excited for the game, so a bit later a demo on the Xbox 360 came out. I was so excited. I downloaded it, I told my mom and dad it, I played it all day getting better and better, then the game came out. I had to wait for Christmas, so once I got it, I never played another game again. I stopped playing it, I loved it. I started getting all the red rings in the game after I beat it. I never cheated, looked at a walkthrough, I got everything in the game and I still played it. Then after that, I thought I would play more of the series. So then, I played about 7% of the series, and I still love it, and that is why Sonic is my favorite game series ever.
That was very low mic quality, even for me. I'm just watching random things now because, like, might as well work on a video. Or post one, because I have one in the making already, or already made. I just need to post it. Man, I suck. Anyway, I need to work on a video because I promised I'd release some stuff. I didn't promise I'd release stuff today, but I'm gonna do it anyway because remember back when Delta was first OC of mine. Jeez, oh Beats. What's good? Sorry, it's taking long. I'm just thinking. Take as long as you need. I have 0 viewers currently. Mario Evil Rumors. Oh, thank you for coming back. I looked at the viewer count and I was like, I have 0 viewers. Yay. Mario Evil Rumors. Let's look that up real fast. I forgot how loud it was. What? Oh, this is actually an FNF game. Oh, hold on. This looks like a Mario's Madness. Nah, I'm not going to say a clone. This is mod. Okay. Please be the actual mod. What we're going to do is we're going to install, and if it doesn't install, then I'm going to get mad a lot. I was trying to send it, but couldn't, lol. But I couldn't, lol. Wow. I'm still waiting for this to download because, yeah. This type of format for file downloading kind of sucks. They should have just made it like a Google Drive, which would have been so much more easy. Just put everything in one file, smack it in Google Drive. Think about it later. It was inspired and has characters that were supposed to be in Mario Madness V2. That makes sense. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's it. If I just get that. Oh, it's done. Let's go. All right, Myrrh. That's the name of the file, Myrrh. Whoa, Shadow. Huh? What are you talking about? It's not called Shadow Port MLC. Before getting scrapped. Oh. So this got scrapped, I guess? That sucks. Would have been so much better if it wasn't. I don't know this mod, so I'm not trying to hate on it. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. It's probably really good, and I'm expecting it to be really good because it's Mario's Madness, so if it's not good. The characters were. Oh. It remembers my keybind. Well, I don't know what he... Wow.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
I can understand why this was, why this one was scrapped. Though I can definitely say I don't like the input music. And it's entirely for the reason you don't think. It's too responsive. Because of that, I didn't want age restricted. Getting the age restricted is pretty hard. But don't say it anyway. Yeah, I could tell. He doesn't have his own chromatic. He just has sound. I died? Oh. I was first like a second there like, what? I died? I didn't do anything to die though. So I'm guessing this is villain Mario. So does that make Bowser the hero? Or is Luigi the hero? He doesn't seem too hard to beat. Just like survive until the timer runs out. I was like, I thought this would have been harder. Cleared. Another villain Mario. This one doesn't seem too bad. That is Gun Mario. So basically Mario just got a gun. Well, I did it. Drowning Luigi. Well, this was already in the original mod, wasn't it? Yeah, this is in the original mod. This is basically if he got out. Alright, for a second. Sorry, I'm back. Alright, okay. Odie and Malik are still not here. Aiden isn't here either. Proto isn't here. Italian Plumma is not here Scrap character in Mario. The charting on this is pretty good. I like the design. It got harder. That's better. Stretchy anomalies. Probably, Secret Luigi's Mansion character? I thought so. Scrap character in Luigi's Mansion. I think I can tell what this one's about. This doesn't seem like a joke song. Jump scare. No jump scare. Well, I can already tell who this is, so. It's Mr. Virtual. Why you give me better view? Isn't this the same dude? The same dude from the mod, the Wario head? Yeah, it's literally just the Wario head. This was in the original mod. Are you sure these are all scrapped characters? Alright, yeah, it's over. It started ramping up, so I was assuming something was gonna happen. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Not racist Mario. This certainly isn't as hard as his original song in the Mario Madness V2. Oh. All right then. You almost caught me there. How? That one's up. It was good. Keep toying with it. Oh, someone else joined the stream. I remember this one. I'm looking for it, but I can't find it. Can't believe I don't have BO1 over here. Let's see. Well, that's going on. Yeah, I was pretty good. Oh. Explain a cheeseburger. A cheese has the components of both a cheese and a burger. Some people refer to it as a cheeseburger. A cheeseburger is a common meme within the Roblox fandom. A cheeseburger is a common food worldwide. You said explain a cheeseburger. What did you expect? I gave you a detailed explanation of a cheeseburger. Congratulations. I mean the other one. What do you mean the other one? What other cheeseburger? What do you mean the other one? I am in queue, sorry. Queue for what? Oh yeah, V3. It takes a while for my messages to send. That makes sense. Don't believe anything this guy says. He's British. That's mean, but let's make an FNF song. React to a microwave. I don't want to react to a microwave. That's boring. I'd rather make a random song in FL Studio because I'm bored. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty loud. That one just has no sound. This one also has no sound. That's pretty loud. That's pretty funny. Name it Tewksbury. All right, I'll name it Tewksbury. Let's add a scale. Remember, you do fruity slicer. Wrong one. Don't do fruity slicer. That's wrong. What you do actually is you I'm trying to find it. Shit. We'll find it eventually. Don't worry. I think it's slice X. Here it is. Yeah. And I think this is auto slicing. And if you auto slice it, you get this, which will take a long time to remove. Now we need an instrumental. Are you making a song for your mod? I'm not making the songs for my mod. Someone else is. I'm just doing random stuff because I'm bored. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, wrong way. Can we just move it back this way? Or is okay. Ooh, yeah. What should it be called? Or Tewksbury, yeah. It's called Tewksbury, but we'll do a happy mix, Tewksbury. We'll call it the Tewksbury mix. This is taking annoyingly long. And of course, What if we go to? What if we go? We go down a notch? Yeah, we're kind of a goofy goober right now. Is it Mickey Mouse? Yes, it's Mickey Mouse. That's actually pretty good. Cheeseburger, Big Mac. Cheeseburger, Big Mac. Oh! Where's A? We need A. E. Get ready for nuclear warfare. I'm not even making a song anymore, am I? I need to tune it. I need to tune it. I need to tune it. What about if I Mickey over here having a stroke. What are we gonna do? Maybe no time for Mickey today. No. Maybe no time for Mickey today. I'll make a thingy mabobby any other time.
Well, folks, it's about that time. You guys want to know my thoughts on the latest death battle of Simone versus Kyle Rayner, so let's get into it. Quite honestly, when it came down to this fight, I would have been fine with either outcome, but I was definitely rooting for Simone. Not only because Gurren Lagann is one of my favorite anime, but it's just the simple fact of the matter is that this man is broken as hell. Concept of spiral power is just so absurd because you can basically do anything as long as you believe you can. Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is one of the most powerful beings in all of anime. Going up against some of the most absurd things in the DC cosmology, I definitely say this was an interesting fight. And I'm definitely satisfied with the outcome of this fight because it makes sense. When you have two characters who can virtually do anything with their willpower. In the grand scheme of infinite potential between the two of them, who has greater potential here on the table? In the end, that would be Simone with his ever-evolving power. Simone, at the end of the day, was fighting a being that could do the exact same incalculable things that he could, and still prove that it was still stronger than all his mechs. Yet still, Gurren Lagann evolved beyond that power in its weaker form. So it comes down to the fact that Kyle is the one who has limitations here with the recharge of his battery. With Simone's ever-growing power, he would never be able to overcome his will. So yeah, I definitely say that this was a great battle. Well, folks, it's about that time. You guys want to know my thoughts on the latest death?
Huh. Should we react to that death battle? Here's the portion of the stream where I ask you. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Nobody's here. I'm alone.